Hello and welcome back to TellerTacGaming and For the King. Yes, and we are in the optional dungeon on the last floor, on the last boss, where we left off from the last episode. And yes, we are going to see, when we defeat this one, what do we get? What kind of talisman do we get? That's a lot of damage. Yeah, not only did we succeed in rolling perfectly, we also we also succeeded in critting at the same time, so we did a stupid amount of damage. And yeah, removing those two extras is really important. And yeah, if you didn't get it by that attack, this is an electric mummy, which means it's shock. So yeah, this is something to do with shock. And the question then is it actually a party shock immunity, which I have been talking about and I want to have since I first got shocked and my dice roll got messed up? Maybe. Never know until the Mummy Lord is no more. Let's see here. A little bit more. I'm just gonna normal attack him. And boom! Yeah, it's a party shock immunity. This is the biggest thing you can get, I would say. And if you have room to equip it, I would equip it at once. I'm not so sure I actually do. So I'll see how much I can let it be or not let it be. Let's see here, what do we have? I mean, one thing I don't like is the stores not updating after a while. It would actually be nice if, even if it's just like this area and this area getting the stores updated, like Zini, Hasta, Vendero and Im's Corridor. Even if it's just those four, I'd rather they updated the stores all the time. Or should I say, every other round. The thing is, you will need the gold. As long as the gold doesn't increase, you still will need to farm monsters to get money at least. So it wouldn't be that much of a nerf, and still it would be random what items you get anyway. So I feel it wouldn't be that bad. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is. I would probably say that it isn't, and I would hope that such a change came. I'm not holding my breath, so if if it does get changed, whatever. If it doesn't, also whatever. It would be nice. That's all. Because, yeah, going around and trying to maybe find some place to buy stuff, like, yeah, you most likely don't. You probably won't buy anything because it's either too expensive, the wrong things, like the things you want isn't for sale, or it's like not the right tier of items, so it's like a lower tier item which you either already have or isn't good enough. And that's really annoying. And like, yeah, lightning tome. It sucks. It's not good. Yeah, sure, you get shock immunity, but like plus 50% damage against fire, it's nice, but it's only 22 damage. And yeah, it's doesn't have ignore resistance, so it doesn't have pierce. It's basically useless, at least in my eyes. I usually go with the what do you call it? The pierce on my weapons. I usually don't go for the non-pierce high damage ones, because I don't feel like they are any good. Yeah, I want to see this, if this works or not. If it has the thing where you have to reload. If it doesn't need to reload, it's actually decent. If it has to reload, it sucks. Yeah, it has to reload, it sucks. It could be good depending on what happens or exactly who we fight. It does a lot of damage, I have to give it that, but yeah, that's about it. That's basically everything about the item. It does a lot of damage, and that's not super appealing. While it's not bad, it's not so critical that, yeah. Yeah, and if you use like the high damage, and you roll badly as I did, and are unlucky, and here I can stab, but it's like it does absolutely no damage, so it's better to just, yeah, it's just better to not attack and just reload. Yeah, I see, where do I... Yeah, this is the closest to the tower. So I most likely will heal up over there. And I would probably say it's time to... Yeah, and it's a new day. The night market is no more. So yeah, we are going to... I mean, it would be nice to check the night markets again. There is a problem about doing that though, because the chaos actually increases HP of things in the dungeon, which I absolutely do not want in the last dungeon. As long as I'm in there, it won't increase, but yeah. Let's see here, if we give each and every character... Wait. Yapala. There we go. If we then go in and use the services of Inn, it's the cheapest one, so I'm using it. In I mean, meditate is so expensive. It gets so freakishly expensive, everything, after a while, that you usually don't want to do anything. I might actually buy the Scholar's Vault and increase the level on my tank to 12. I mean, use my money for something at least. I'm gonna use Stay It In because, yeah, full HP, at least something. And yeah, I'm actually going to use my money for something, since apparently I can't use it for anything else useful. I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff so inventory management is easier. I'm actually going to keep the Great Hammer just in case. Same with that one. Pirate Coat can go. Fur Armor I am going to keep, also just in case. Sell. Jester Cap. Sell. Yeah, I don't need that one anymore. Poison immunity. Sell. That freeze immunity. Sell. Black Cat. Sell. Great Rune. I might actually equip it on my tank to get extra resistance to become tankier. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this one and that one and that one and this one and that one. I already have one of those, so I'm gonna sell one of Golden Ruffian. I think I am going to sell the Civil Medal because me. Rum. Yeah, no, it causes confusion, so away you go. I am not in the mood of micromanaging those kind of stuff. And let's see here. If we, I mean, we could. The thing is, strength, having lower strength isn't good in our case. It would actually be quite bad. In this case, we could just take the resistance to be tankier, and I think actually I will, because I don't need the gold multiplier anymore. At least I don't think so. And yeah, I have a lot of money still after spending quite a lot of money. So yeah, we are going to, and then we are going to use, yeah, we still need like 200 XP more for the tank. So I'm actually going to go over Fire Elm and buy a bit more. Whoops, not what I meant to do, or whatever. I have a bit of time. Yeah, I can buy 2 Skullsword. I have a bunch of panics, so I don't think I need to buy any more. I mean, I have 4 on my tank, I have 5 on my healer, and 3 on my DPS support character. And yeah, I don't think I need to buy any panics. I actually rather increase my level on the tank instead. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's just ferry over some money. What was it? It was 340, which means it's 680. Buy, and then give it to the tank. And selling there would have been a ginormous mistake. Let's see, is there any other? I might actually need more. Yeah, there's more up in Woodsmoke. I have the time to go up there, so we're going up there. And the thing is, increasing your level actually makes it easier to... Okay, I leveled up. We don't actually need to do anything else then. We could just go towards... Yeah, we could just move on. Though, on the other hand, I might actually want to level up my... Yeah, I might actually want to level up the last one as well. It seems a bit insane getting everyone to level 12, but I have the time. And yeah, since I have the time, I actually want to use the time as and my money as well. Like, I don't have anything to spend money on at the moment, so okay, this one doesn't have, that was a bit of a mistake. So launch, go, and boom. Yeah, land, how does autumn look like? You actually have some as well, so going like here and maybe over here? No. Yeah, we'll have to see. I might actually level up to level 12 in the dungeon instead of outside, which might be good enough. Market. Buy. Give away all the money and give these to this character instead. And launch. And Orton. Strong breeze. And settle down. And boom. And boom. And boom. Yeah, and the thing is, I still have 700. And yeah, I'm actually going to buy golden root. I usually never buy these things because you get them automatically by running around the game. And most likely you never need to use that many. Because hopefully you level up and you regain focus quite reliably anyway, so... But yeah, sometimes you don't. And especially in battle, you don't. So if you're in battle, you might actually need to use the golden root. Let's see here. We can... Yeah, we have 100 XP left. That's like 2 of those herbs, XP herbs. I don't think there's any, like, are there anyone here? No, there's no one, nothing in Devil's Wharf. Up there's no more left. Zinni. Yeah, Zinni doesn't have anything. Doesn't have any. Hasta. Yeah, no, Hasta doesn't have any of the herbs either. Imp's Corridor. Nope. And then the last one, Vendero. Yeah, no, there are no more left, so it's basically if I find when I'm running around, which I might, you never know. Let's see here, I am full up, or rather as full up as I care to be. And let's see here, we are we ready? That's a good question. I'm not super sure how ready we are, actually. Miss Kitty's special is actually quite bad. It's not good. And there's a bunch of other stuff which is better to use, so... I wonder if I actually want to use this. The thing is, the Golden Ruff actually gives party evasion, which is good. And gnat lying in my face. Yeah, it might be good. it might be bad. And the thing is, do I want to use the fire sword? I know there are fire enemies. I mean, fire against fire doesn't work, so... yeah. Though, I'm not sure... Oh, and yeah. Flaming Lunge 3 Ignite. Yeah, so... that attack does ignite. The /2 starts bleed. So... yeah. I might. I never remember which kind of enemy you start against, like which one you face off first. Yeah, I can never remember because it's set in a certain order, and I never remember which type of enemy you start with, or even what comes after that, so that doesn't really help. But yeah, I might have to look that up, I feel, because I don't want to screw up which talisman to use, because I'm gonna have to use one, and that means, and most likely I will use it on the trapper, because like -1 physical damage and -4% crit chance is okay to lose, while the +4 resistance isn't okay to lose on my tank, and like the amplifying diamond on my healer isn't okay to lose. So yeah. The trapper is the one that will use one of these, but which one and in what order they come and I have to use them, I have no idea. I can't remember. So I will look that up, actually. Other than that, like, it boils down to, do I have enough Godspeeds? And is my damage good enough? And last but not least, is my luck good enough? Yeah, I think I'm as ready as I can be, so I think I'm going to just end the episode here, and I'm gonna move a bit closer. Yeah, and there's one movement in, and I'm in the last dungeon, towards the end, the last boss. So I think what I'm going to do is end the episode here, and then we are going to make the next episode the last episode, and it's going to have to be as long as it needs to be the last one, I feel. And yeah, so I'm going to make sure to look up so I'm using the talismans correctly and doesn't waste it. You can always use all 3 to be certain, but it's kind of a waste, so probably shouldn't do it. Yeah, so we are going to end here before we enter, and we are then going to enter in the next episode, where we will end this run. So the next episode will be the last one. It might be a longer one than 30 minutes, because it's the last one, so we actually need to finish all the fights and the boss and everything. So yeah, to end this, and so I can check some information and stuff and prepare before the last episode, I will now say thanks for watching, goodbye, and I'll see you in the last one.